As a Marine who fought in Vietnam in 1965 and 1966 as a combat infantryman, I am completely baffled, and it is incomprehensible to me how any veteran could support Donald J. Trump. And let us talk why I feel it's incomprehensible. For one thing, what is leadership? One of the things that I learned in the Marine Corps was what it took to be a good leader. And part of being a good leader is being prepared, basically knowing your shit, whether or not it's for 3 or 4 men, whether it's for 12 people, whether it's for however many people. You got to know what you're talking about. You just can't be skimming through things and going through things halfway. Another thing is being hypersensitive. What kind of leader can be a good leader who gets ticked off all the time? That means that you're getting rattled, and when you're getting rattled, you're not making the best decisions. Also, when you're a pathological liar, it takes away from the belief of people that you're supposed to command. At least it was when I was in the Marine Corps. And when I landed on the shores of Chu Lai, Vietnam in May of 1965, I was 17 years old. There was a lot of things I had to learn about life and death and many other things. And I learned a lot of things about leadership in the Marine Corps and while I was in Vietnam. Donald Trump is a person who is easily offended, and he gets rattled and he shoots from the hip. It's very dangerous. If you're in combat and you're with someone who easily gets rattled, they will get themselves killed and they will easily get other people killed, maimed, or mutilated. This is just a fact. So based upon what I know about leadership, how can someone that is a veteran that understands something about leadership and sacrifice, self-sacrifice, how can they back this man? And mind you, Trump has been accused of calling veterans chumps and suckers. And these allegations come from 2 Marine generals. You telling me that you're not going to believe 2 Marine generals, that they are somehow in on the plot to take Donald Trump down? Please. Now, another thing that is we don't have to agree on politics to believe in what good leadership is. And I've never seen someone who's a good leader who's always blaming others, that never takes responsibility for what they do. How can a veteran believe someone like this is a good leader? No sense of sacrifice. Man, when I was making $170 a month in combat pay and regular pay. That was no money. I made more money as a paper boy before I went into the Marine Corps. So some of what I was motivated was patriotism, amongst other things, a sense of self-sacrifice. I have asked Marines that I knew supported Trump. I would ask them this question: how can you support him? And they would tell me, well, I think he's a good leader, this, that, and the other. And I would ask them, tell me truthfully, if you believe that this man could be a fire team leader in the Marine Corps. And a fire team is 4 people. And they would start to stutter and go on. I said, tell me truthfully. Well, that's not right. He's a politician. He's a businessman. It doesn't matter whether he's a politician or a businessman. What you're telling me is that you don't believe he could command 4 people in the Marine Corps, which he could not. And yet, you place your faith in a person who is leading a nation of 300 million people. Something is wrong, people. You need to get your head out of your butts if you're a veteran supporting Donald Trump. This guy thinks of vets as chumps and suckers. He will use you up. He's doing it now.